HFC preschoolers, I am so excited to do a special lesson just for you guys. This week we're going to learn about a guy in the Bible named Joshua. Can you say Joshua? Joshua. Joshua is one of the Bible's biggest heroes. He's a very important person in the story of Israel. Now, this story you might have heard before, but it's about how Joshua was young, but he still trusted God, and he was able to lead the people into the promised land. So, the people had been wandering around like they were lost in the desert, in the wilderness for a long time. And Joshua was chosen to lead God's people into a new land. But in order for that to happen, he had to fight some armies, some big, bad people. But God told him to not be afraid and that God would be with him and help him win those battles. He just had to listen to God's directions and trust in him and be brave. So, our memory verse, I want you to do motions with me for our memory verse. It's from the book of Joshua 1, chapter 1, verse 9. And it says, "Be strong and brave, for God is with you wherever you go." Can you do that with me? Be strong and brave, for God is with you wherever you go. That's from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. You want to do it one more time? Be strong and brave. It's your best brave face. Brave. For God is with you wherever you go. And that's from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. That's a verse in the Bible. That's what God says to Joshua, to be strong and brave. And for our next part of the story, I have a special craft which you can cut out, or your mommy can cut out, a piece of paper that's shaped like this. This is what the basic shape looks like, and then I drew on the back of it. This is actually more like a coloring page. And I colored it and I made it all fancy so it looked like someone blowing a trumpet. But you can decorate it however you want. You have this shape just like this. And then what you do is you fold over the edge, mom's, dad's, you fold over the edge, and then you put some glue on it. And then you can wrap it up into a little tube. Whoop. And once you wrap it and glue it together, it's a special tube that becomes your trumpet for this story. So this is my trumpet. Did you like that? That's my trumpet. You can make your own trumpet too. So Joshua is supposed to be strong and brave and follow God because he knew that God would be with him wherever he went. And God told him to go to this big city called Jericho. Can you say Jericho? So now we have Joshua and Jericho. Jericho is a big city with really high walls. And God told Joshua that in order to get into the city, the walls could come down, but they didn't have to knock them down. How do you make walls come down without knocking them down? Joshua probably thought. But God was strong and powerful. And he said, if you listen to me, I will make the walls fall down and you don't have to do anything except follow my directions. So, the special directions were, stand up, you can do it too. He stood up. Joshua and all of his army and all of his men were supposed to walk around the city. So I'm gonna walk around this table pretending it's a city. And they're supposed to blow their trumpets. So they were ha, 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 around the trumpet or around the city. And then they had to do that once a day, for 6 days. And then on day number 7, they walked around the city 7 times. And they were more quiet this time. And they had to walk around the city 7 times. And after they finished their 7th walk, their 7th lap, they all blew their trumpets at the same time. So I want you to blow your trumpet as loud as you can. And then the walls came falling down. And God had let the people run in, and they were able to take the city and conquer it and win that battle. And it was all because Joshua had faith in God. Joshua trusted God. He was strong and brave, and God was with him while he was able to lead an army to knock down the walls of Jericho. And that was one of the biggest battles of his, if not the biggest battle of his whole life. And he was able to do it with just a trumpet and following God. That's it for this week, guys. We're going to learn a little bit more every month about some of these important people in the Old Testament. And this week was Joshua. I hope you have fun with your trumpets. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Bye, HFC preschoolers.